I needed that exhale. But I really wanted to pop on here and I want to say hello everybody on YouTube and who else will be watching this video. And I just feel like I'm really moved to just share this and I just want to talk about it, and it's grief. Grief. I decided to change my life. I took the big huge leap into the unknown, doing something I've always wanted to do, not caring what anybody else will say, and making a decision based on what my heart truly wants. Not what my mind wants, but what my heart wants. And that led me down a big huge spiral. That led me down, a spiral of unraveling. Spiral of unraveling. Uncovering truths, and I got to see in these last few months truly how the universe, the divine God, works when we actually listen to our heart's desire, to what source has put on our heart that we have to do in this lifetime or even in this season. When we listen to that, everything else falls into place without you even thinking about it. Like, source got you. Source, universe, God has got you. And now it's like gearing up. Like, I have maybe 6 weeks left before I board the plane to Costa Rica, which is going to be my first international flight, by the way. My first international flight. So I'm going to be boarding that plane, leaving the comfort of Canada and seeing what happens in a different country. I've already had a lot of hurdles, a lot of obstacles that have come up where I literally, if I didn't buy my plane ticket, I could have told myself then, okay, let's not do it. Let's just wait another time, but I'm really falling into it because I know this is where I'm going to change my life. Like, I know this is the first step of many where I'm going to change my life, even though it's scary. And now I'm grieving. I feel like now I'm just grieving everything I've already known. I'm grieving myself. I feel like I'm really truly grieving myself and who I thought my life could have been like here in Canada. I'm having all these magical things happen already before I go, like just getting more intimate with my friends and my chosen family. But it's a sad loss of it's that sad part when you finally finished a series or your favorite movie, and the whole cast, everybody's sad because they've been on the show or they've been producing it for a very long time. So towards the end of that show or that series or whatever, you can see everybody's getting emotional, and that's what it feels like. That part of the grief of wow, it's that one. It's that grieving part. And I feel like I am shedding so much of who I thought I was, because I feel like I don't have no idea who I am. After cutting my hair, as you can see, it's really short. I had beautiful long locks, and I feel like I'm morphing into the woman I've always felt I needed to step into. I have no idea what she looks like, but I feel like I'm getting closer and closer to being her, and I feel like I'm getting closer and closer to living my purpose, fully living into my purpose. But there's a sadness attached to that, the sadness that I wish more people talked about. The sadness of oh my gosh, the feelings I have here, what I've made in this world. I made a little world for myself, and though it's comfortable, I have to let that go now. I have to let go of this comfort now. I have to let go of this comfort. I have to let go of it, and it's scary and hard because everything that I'm comfortable with, everything that makes me feel safe, I feel like things are starting to shake a little bit, to rattle me up inside, to grieve and to be sad and to cry. and to be thankful. But man, I really need to just have a long exhale and cry. Because I'm just gonna miss who I thought I am. I'm gonna miss everything comfortable to me. Like, I've worked so hard to make things comfortable here in Canada, but I know there's something bigger and better for me in a different country. And it hurts to say that because I'm like, I should have been happy here. And I am. But it's just not soul fulfilling to me anymore. And I have to grieve that, let go of that. And it's the hardest one to like grieve and let go of, to be honest. Yeah, so much change is happening. And I'm like letting go of a huge part of myself. Even today, like, I was having some weird thoughts about my body that I haven't had in a while. Of like, I was hearing those little mean voices in our heads that were like, oh my gosh, you're ugly, you are this, and all of that stuff. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is not me. But it's coming up to the surface because I just need to dig deeper. And that, I think this is, a snowball effect now of like, oh, I need to grieve my life here. Really and truly grieve it, process it, and truly be thankful for what has happened so far in order to just embrace this next chapter of like traveling around, So, yeah, processing grieving is definitely the next step in quantum jumping. It's not all rainbows and butterflies. It's sometimes very hard, and I'm feeling the very hard process right now, but I don't feel like running away. Even though I'm grieving, I do not feel like running away. Because I know I need to sacrifice this, what I'm feeling right now, go through it in order for the blessings to and the abundance of blessings to literally overflow me. So here's to grieving and putting to death who I think I am, who I thought I was, what I thought life could be, to embrace the overflow. Thanks. Bye.